Today our topic is data mining for business intelligence. This is the specialization paper for business analytics second MBA students. Let us see what is data mining and let us all plan let us see the meaning of data mining. Before going into data mining, we should know what is mining. Mining generally means extracting something from the available resources. So if you're in data mining, mining means extracting something from the already available data. We are having large set of data which is collected from different resources, and all the data which is recorded by any form, starting from Aadhaar card, bank account details, or whatever the details you are having is in some table form. So this tables we call it as data sets. When you are going to hospital, you are taking some prescriptions or medicines or all the data. So your data is recorded in the hospital. So that is also a data set. So the data which is already available will be used for some mining purpose, some data mining purpose. So data mining is the practice of analyzing large data to get some new information which is required. So this is the process of extracting in different patterns from the massive data. Okay, let us see. What is business intelligence? Business intelligence is identifying some strategies or some methodologies or with some technologies to improvise the business, doing some data analysis also. This is the intelligence part which we are using for the business using database management system. So business intelligence, we are having many IT professionals, and we have some we should get information from the consumers also. So we have to identify what is the thing available and create some content, and we have to use this for the needed persons. So this is the normal format. So analyzing, accessing, interacting and identifying what is the thing available, sharing the information and promoting this. Now you can see there are different strategies which is applicable for identifying whether it is right or wrong. So for a business, we have to do all these steps. We need at least 3 personas to do this in business, to apply this business intelligence into the business. One is IT background professionals and business intelligence personnel, and number 2 is we should get more information either about your business or the same business which is done by others also. So we have to make a content, and the content in the science reporting. The data what you have received is to be reported through different forms in graphical presentation or in table presentation. In data mining, we are having some steps, some simple steps which we should know. See, I have a large data. Let us take an example of the data which is available with hospitals itself. So with the data, some lakhs and lakhs of customers would have come to that hospital for the past 10 years. So you should know what you need first. So clean the data as per the needs. What is your need, for what you are going and surfing the data, what mining you are doing with this data. So data cleaning is the first step, and data integration is making all the formats as per your requirement, as per your output or as per your outcome. So select the data and transform as per your need, do some data mining, find out some patterns, and you represent what you have identified from the data which you have analyzed. So in our business terms, when we want to explain this, data mining is having 5 essential stages which is to be implemented. One is problem identification. Why you are going for data mining? what you require. That is called as problem identification. Like a research, here also you should have some problem. Without problem, you will not go for data analytics. So problem identification is the first step. Then as I said earlier, collect the data. In that data, you just reframe and make it into a format which you require. Do some analysis. This analysis already we have done in the previous semesters in statistics and SPSS also, starting from descriptive analytics. We call it as descriptive analytics in statistics. Mean, median, mode, standard deviation, minimum, maximum of what you are doing analysis. Then you can go for correlation or regression or t-test or ANOVA, whatever the analysis you want to do, you can do with this data and identify something, that is evaluation, whether this data will be useful for this company, what you have done will be worthy. Otherwise, you can go for a different type of data set. And you just, after doing that, after evaluating, you explain what you have done and you deploy in the organization. Only when you deploy, this data mining will be a successful one. See, I am talking about business. This is applicable for all the things what you are doing. Then what is data mining and business intelligence combination? Is this both related? Yes, both are very much related, and data mining and business intelligence is really closely related, because without data you cannot do any mining. You cannot identify anything. But data mining is analyzing something. With the data you are doing some analysis and you are doing some finding out something. And business intelligence is, with that available information, you are going to implement something into the business. So if you want to do business intelligence into the business, you want to apply business intelligence, you want to do something with data, is a key component which is used for the business intelligence team, by the business intelligence team. Now, combination of both data mining and business intelligence, we have same steps what we have seen previously. We have to identify the problem, collect data, prepare the data, first of all understand the data, and finally do some modeling. This is the recent origin for each and everything what you are doing. You should create your own model and finally evaluate whether it is worthy, whether it is done. You can do some pre-research. You can apply for a small sample data set and check whether it is working properly. Then you can deploy in the whole of the organization. Government sector is doing this for either ticket booking or flight booking or any process. No, they just do it, test it. In testing, they'll know. They can evaluate whether it is fine or not. Then they can implement for the whole of the country. Now, this is the steps you are doing in data mining and business intelligence. So, customer segmentation, in a business term, I am explaining, segment the customers and identify the trends and patterns what they require. Surely there would be some risk and there will be some frauds into the product, because all the products are not manufactured by you. Some products will be purchased by some other suppliers. So you check for some fraud deductions. Also, you can use this data mining actions, and you identify some predictive analysis. Predictive analysis we have seen in business analytics paper also. So predictive analysis will be useful for the organization to do better, to just to employ what you have deploy what you have identified, and in future no, they can do successful business. And data analytics and preparation, and finally data modeling and evaluation. This is the thing we have seen already. I am telling this in business terms. And applications, this you should know. Application where all this data mining is applicable. See, in research for many things, prediction, classification, clustering, anything. In education sector, you can see we are using this for many analysis, student analysis, teaching performance analysis. We can do this data mining. And transportation, everyone is aware of this transportation in the sense we can talk about business terms itself. Input, process, output we are having in all the places you can apply this data mining. Market basket analysis, this is used purely for marketing and sales promotion activities and customer retention. Once when your customer enters your shop, they should not move to some other shop. So there also we need data mining. And next we can see in all the business transactions like stock trading, mail transactions, whatever the trading you are doing, you can do this data mining. And interest and deduction, this security violations, misuse, see all this fraud deduction we have seen previous slide. No, same thing you can do here. Scientific analysis, this is a major area for both medicine and other purposes. No, for all laboratories you can use this data mining techniques. And for financial and banking sector, which is the very important sector, there also you can do this predictive analysis. See, if a customer, you're having lots of customers, you can see the credit card usage problems faced by the credit card users or frauds they have done, and you can even identify the real loyal customers of your bank. And even in finance sector also, and insurance, this is very important where most of the persons they do some false claiming also. So claim analysis, very important thing, there you can use this data mining, and you can predict what has happened for the past 10 years or 20 years, and see the applications where you are using the data mining. It is used in many organizations like customer trends and behavior, business risk, forecasting, the strategic planning. So in all these areas you can use this business, sorry, my data analysis and business intelligence. In service providers, billing is used, negative feedbacks and all the things you can use here. And in retail also, you can see buyers how they are doing all the activities, and high spenders also you can identify here in retail business. And e-commerce, very important place where you have to concentrate. Amazon, Flipkart and other things, no, how they are purchasing, how much time they are purchasing, how they are browsing. Many customers they will browse but they will not purchase the products. So all this you can identify and you can do some analysis. And supermarkets, it's common. Here now you can see the behavior, shopping behavior, time shopping behavior, uh, and unexpected purchases what they are. See, I have done a study here in supermarket. No, 90% or more than 90% of the customers they purchase eatables for last 100 rupees or last 50 or last some prices 50 rupees they are having. No, 950 is the bill, final 50 they will go for purchasing some snacks items. So there also you can do some data mining. And crime agencies, how the crime has occurred, how often it is occurring, if it is accidents also we can check it. And in some vehicles accidents will be happening, all this, no, you can see. And travel patterns, Monday, Saturday, likewise you can also do some analysis in crime agencies. And if you want to know the techniques, in between I have explained some techniques: classification, clustering, regression analysis. We are having association rule in data mining, and we have sequence mining. Text mining we can do. See, all the customers they are giving some reviews, no, that also can be mined, and you can identify what is the common word they are using for uh, telling some reviews about your product. And there are super vector machines, that is methodology or techniques they are using. Neural network is a technique, and decision tree is a technique, and random forest is also a technique. All these techniques are used only for doing data mining. So this subject is related to information technology. It is also computer oriented and machine learning and data analytics. It is a combination of all these subjects, and nowadays, no, this is very important for taking up a business or anything what you're doing. And thank you for listening, and hope this session will be very much useful.